Hello, 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 my lovely friends. Christine Trainor talking to you from New Westminster, British Columbia, Canada. And how are you doing today on the 16th day of May, the 16th day of the 5th month of the new decade? Wow. So, as you can see, it is my daily thoughts today. And of course, it's Saturday, so it's take time for you Saturday. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to change up just a teeny bit because I do my daily thoughts as I do some research as well. But guess what? Hey, George, how you doing, dude? But today I'm going to share my own thoughts on something that I'm learning to do more now than ever in my life, and that is scheduling the time for myself. Scheduling the time for yourself. And I want to share about how important it is to take that time, scheduling it. To take your time for maybe a needed holiday, a needed time a break, whatever you need to do. How important is that? And I thought today I'm going to share my thoughts, but I have one particular quote I want to share first before I do that. And this one is by Louisa May Alcott. I love it. It says, have regular hours of work and play. Make each day both useful and pleasant, and prove that you understand the worth of time being employing it well. That is exactly how I want to share today. I mean, think about it, okay? Think about when you're busy 24/7. I mean, nowadays more than ever, we're all basically stressed. But now that the world is starting to open up, United States, things are starting to open up. Canada, here in Canada, things are starting to open up as well, right? So, how about this? Make sure that you, regardless, you schedule time for a holiday. You schedule time for some time for your needed self. You schedule time for maybe going to the beach, time for meditation, time for a good needed reading, time for maybe some personal development, time for just hanging with your family, when you're with your family. So much time you could take just for yourself. Schedule it down. That's why I have my my daily action plan, and I always have the first beginning of it is first time for me. And since today is Saturday, I took an extra few hours today to take some time for me because I was physically not well. So I thought, okay, let's take time for me. And later on in the afternoon, I'll do my little workout. But that's why I'm a little late doing this today, guys, because I decided to take a little time for me. But as I digress, I continue on. And I'm probably read a little bit here. Oh, sorry, because I do have some things I want to say. Oh, I tell you what. Hey, Alan, how you doing? It's taking that necessary scheduled time to unplug all your devices. Have that quiet time to rest our minds, to meditate. Like I said, to go to the beach, or to need time for reading, to take a drive, take a long walk, enjoy the nature. Where all we're doing is getting ourselves back to being us. Where all we're doing is breathing in and out. And we're making that time, that scheduled time, to just have fun and feel enjoyment. That's why I really wanted to share. Because that scheduled time can be for a week, a month, maybe on the other hand for just a few hours each day, whatever you need to do. So what I want to say is schedule a time for you in the morning. When you wake up first thing in the morning, take that 2 hours for yourself. Because when we do this, we are giving our mind that quiet, peaceful time to rest, rejuvenate, and become more aware of life's beauty. That's why I wanted to really share today. Now, for example, I'm going to share when I first was when my husband and I were first together. Like, I think it was my late 30s. And we decided we wanted to plan a trip. And we really wanted to go to California to go visit his cousin, because his cousin lived there. And we thought, okay, so we made a plan. So we planned it. We decided to drive down there. We wanted to go through Washington to Oregon, down to California, and that's what we did. We took the week off, the two of us. I was working in a sheet metal shop. He was working in a wonderful company as a welder. And we said, okay, let's do it. So we took that scheduled time and we drove down. We went down to Washington, then the beautiful scenic view of the coastline down to the Washington, Oregon, and California. And we did it. Hey, Thomas, how you doing? We took that needed time and we drove down Washington. We drove down the Oregon coast. My God, guys, I love the Oregon coast. We've been there a few times and it's just magnificent. We'd stop. At those days, you could bring the food over with you, right? Hey, Ogar, how you doing? And then we just had a grand time. We stopped at a corner spot where there was the beautiful cliffs and everything. I don't think it was the Oregon dunes, but anyways, picnic table. We sat. We got the food out and we sat and just enjoyed. We walked down the beach. And we did that a few times along the way when we went down the Oregon coast. And then when we got down to California, my God, we were so fortunate. The weather was awesome. But you know what was funny? On this trip, my sweetie had this old freaking gold Chevrolet car, and it was never working too well, but he decided to use the car anyways. And so what happens? The belt was loose in the car, and we had to stop and get it repaired. And what that's beautiful about that, because anything is fun when you're going on holidays. We met some interesting people. We had some fun. And we got to know some wonderful people along the way. And that's the beautiful about taking that needed scheduled time, having a holiday, enjoying yourself. And then we got down to California. We had a grand time with his cousin and family. Now I think his cousin lives in Atlanta and his daughter is in college now, I think. But at that time, it was the best time I ever had. Because you want to know why? Because we got to see Disneyland. We went to Disneyland, spent a whole day at Disneyland. We went to where the Hollywood sign was, and we took a picture from that, and it was just, we breathed, we had fun, we relaxed, we had a great time. And then we drove back up here to BC, British Columbia, and after we had done that, our minds were clear, we were happy, we were content, we were feeling great. And I tell you what, Masood and I do a lot of, since then, we have been to, we went to Scandinavia one year. We went to Norway, to Sweden. We had a great time there. We've been to Atlanta, Georgia for a week. That's where his cousin lives now. Go down to Seattle quite a bit. We've been down to Oregon quite a bit. And then we've been to the interior BC, where we've been to Osoyoos a few times. We always schedule those times. We've been to Vancouver Island, where we go to a little place called Cumberland, a beautiful little spot to really enjoy and embrace. And we like to travel and go driving. That is our time for ourselves. That's what we do to schedule our time off. And we always schedule, if it's a bigger trip, we schedule a week, but if it's a smaller trip, we schedule about 4 days. And we just take the time. Now, of course, we're kind of homebodies. I will schedule at least 2 to 3 hours, 2 hours in the morning for myself, and 2 hours for the morning for myself in the evening, to really recharge and rejuvenate and enjoy. Because I need to do that. Now that I'm 60, I notice my body isn't as beautiful, wonderful as it is, so I have to take that time for me. So this is what I'm sharing. And believe it or not, we had a great time because we took that necessary time. Now, I know I haven't done a lot, but I've done it quite a bit, and I still look forward to doing more, as I know we can. We just have to take time and look after ourselves now. But that needed scheduled time for yourself is important, because you need to breathe, to relax, to rejuvenate, to get your brain getting moving better. And you become more aware of life around you. It's amazing when you take that scheduled time for you. So that is my thoughts today on Take Time for You, on how important it is to schedule your time for yourself and your family. Get yourself, enjoy life even more. So those are my basic thoughts. I've been doing so much personal development on my scheduled time off that I've been doing a lot of reading and remembering stuff. That's what's good about scheduling time for yourself. You start to have a better memory too. So let's finish off with some quotes. This one, I liked it. Oh, wait a minute. Let me find the page here. I already did one quote, so this will be the next one here. This one is by Bill Watterson. We're so busy watching out for what's just ahead, right, of us, that we don't take time to enjoy where we are. That's a good one. Or this one by Ovid. Take rest. A field that has rested gives a bountiful crop. That's a good one. Or the best therapy is taking a break from routine. Schedule the time for a little fun. That's what I wrote down. Or I also wrote down, take some time today between work and rest. Relax and just breathe. Or this one, sit, relax, breathe. There are 440 hours. One more time. Sit, relax, breathe. There are 1,440 minutes in a day. So take 5 of those minutes to re-energize. Will not be the end of the world, right? And I already read the one from Louisa May Alcott. And this last one, enjoy every bit of today. Giggle and smile. Forget about not so good things in life and simply enjoy it. So this is what I wanted to share today on my daily thoughts. Take that scheduled time for yourself. Take that needed time to enjoy, to relax, re-energize, giggle, and have fun. Yes. So thank you to my friend George. I love you, guy. And Alan and Thomas and Ogar for coming on, and Thomas for coming on and say hello. Have a beautiful, blessed, awesome Saturday. Enjoy it. Talk to you soon. Bye.